The next day, 8 a.m. March 21st, 1987 on, I think it said Saturday. Aw, what a beautiful morning. I love when you see trees just growing on the side of a mountain. It's just the coolest friggin' looking thing. Like when it's like a 90-degree drop. How lovely.
Such lovely weather.
Yeah, much better than
Just like
yesterday.
you said.
Shall we get going?
Go.
Yep.
It's this way.
Okay.
Yo, look.
What?
All the mountains here have such strange shapes.
But aren't they beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are called Shanqing.
Shen.
Yes, it means a mountain with a pure, beautiful shape.
Huh.
I see.
We're in the forest now. What's that on the map?
Shenfa.
Yes?
The wind?
You know about the wind?
You know?
Huh? The wind?
I have no idea.
Yeah. You knew about the rain because the wind changed, right?
Oh, yes. I can tell the weather from the changes in the wind's direction and its humidity.
That's nice. Okay.
Then what you said yesterday in the forest.
I felt the humid wind from the west. It was a sign that the rain clouds were approaching.
Okay.
You can tell all that?
I can tell not only from the winds, but from watching the clouds.
The clouds?
Yes, the faint clouds like fog in the sky bring rain. The small line clouds are a sign of clear weather.
Really? The clouds.
If you observe the sky carefully, you could tell the weather too.
I could?
Yes, there are many signs in the sky. Observe carefully.
I agree.
I agree.
Shenfa.
Yes?
The Japanese mountain.
It's been a long time since I walked on mountain paths like this one.
Oh? What kind of mountains are there where you grew up?
Mountains. In Japan, there's a beautiful mountain called Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji.
Japan. Your country.
Yes.
Yeah,
It must be very far.
it's beyond the sea.
The sea. I'd like to see it.
See it. Yeah.
You have never seen the sea before?
Never seen the sea?
Never.
Have you ever been outside Guilin?
Not even once.
Did you ever wish to go out?
I never thought of it. The flowers and animals keep me company when I go to the forest. They talk to me.
Hey, if you're happy with what you got, why look for
The
more?
flowers and the animals?
Yes.
How?
I can't explain, but those who live in the same forest can understand each other.
Yeah, you have like
understand
an
each other.
unspoken
Yes.
agreement. Oh, yeah, signpost.
What's wrong, Yo?
Nothing.
Bailu village is this way. Let's
What?
hurry on.
Yeah.
We can still talk though, right? I only asked about the wind.
Shenfa.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, we're good. The downslope. Oh, and the right, I asked
It
about
looks
the
like we're
mountain
going
too.
down the mountain. Are we getting near the village?
Yes, that's right.
I see.
We're getting close. It's only
So
been one
once we
day.
get
They
through
said
this
3
path,
days.
It looks like we'll be there.
Yes, after we go over another mountain.
Oh. The mountains continue.
Are you tired now?
Like we just got up.
No, I'm fine.
Good. Have you gotten used to the mountain paths yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty used to walking here.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
But it is more difficult to go downhill than uphill.
Of course.
Watch your step.
I
Understood.
Some places are still muddy from the rain last night.
will. Yeah, I'll be careful.
Alright.
Shenfa,
Yes?
let's hurry on.
Yes.
What's
a
up?
landslide.
Oh no. That's not good. I mean, we could just go around it. Looks like there's a pretty clear path to the left there.
We can't get past here.
It's probably because of the rain last night.
Is there another path we can take?
I don't know.
You've never had this issue before.
Wait, I recall my father mentioning another path.
And you've never been curious
Another
enough to take it. Your whole
There
life.
was a path that broke off on our way here.
Oh, that one.
Perhaps that path could be...
Yeah,
the signpost
let's
was?
go see.
Yes.
Oh, what, I actually have to walk there? Okay. Are you behind me? I hope she is. I can't turn around. Nice little forest area though. Alright, so right here. I go straight on instead of turning left.
Is this the path?
It might be.
Okay. It might be.
Although I'm not too sure.
We're gonna get
In
lost.
any case, we don't have a choice. Let's go, Shenpa.
No.
What? Alright. So what, I gotta choose? Hopefully it's just a straight on path. No more talking, because she doesn't know the way. I'm not following her anymore, I guess. I like that they give me little dots to show where the path is. Oh. Do I see anything down there? I'm gonna try this way. Ooh. Give me Zelda, like Majora Mask vibes. Ah, another friggin' cut in the path. I went left last time and it helps. But this seems to be more like along it, so I'll go this way. God, I hope I'm not lost. What if I made the wrong turn at the first? No, I feel like it would be a dead end if I messed up. Yeah, see, there's a purple flower. I feel like they wouldn't put stuff like this. Oh, see, another. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't tell now. Okay. What's that? Is that... What... Why are the trees sparkling? That's confusing. Alright. Oh, wrong way. I was like just about to say the path is going on long enough, it felt like it might have been the right
It's
way.
a dead end.
I see that!
Let's follow another path.
I guess we'll have
Let's
to.
do that.
I don't understand why the trees are sparkling. Like, is that supposed to be fireflies or the light shining through? It's kind of glitchy. All the way back, and then I think right here where these dots are. So I just keep going this way then. Hi, Yummy. Alright. A rock. So we made it the right way this time. Well, we had to have. Last one was a dead end, so I'm assuming all the wrong turns were dead ends. I did pretty well there then. Forest at 9:08.
A river.
Morning. A river.
Yo. I think we can get across there.
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Watch out for the stones with moss.
It'll be
You
slippery.
might slip.
Yeah.
But the river is shallow here.
No.
No, it'll
the
sweep
river
you right
flow
from
can
under
be
your
more
feet.
powerful than it seems. If
Oh,
you
it is.
slip, you could sprain your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll be careful.
Oh
I'll
God.
go first.
Okay. can I watch you to know what to do? Alright, you went left. You showed your
No,
face.
this way.
Okay. Oh, thank God I did that.
Let's move on before it gets too dark.
Nice.
Right.
Alright,
Bailu Village.
we're almost there.
Yo, we were right about taking this path.
Yeah.
Well, I figured we wouldn't just end up in the
we
middle
can
of
move
nowhere.
on.
Yes.
Good. Let's go.
Are we back to talking? Nope, still just making my way. Are there any more, like, splits in the path, or now that we know it's the right path, I'm good? Ooh, big tree there. All the trees are getting bigger. Nice. I really hope she's, like, right behind me. Oh, we're getting to where the landslide was. That's cool. That's a cool thing to show on the map. 9:50 a.m. Another river. Oh, do we have to jump again?
A river again.
Yo, let's cross there.
Yeah.
When you step on the stones, maintain your balance by stepping out gently.
Same as the leg steps of jujitsu.
What?
What's jujitsu?
A Japanese martial art. I learned it from my father. Slide your feet as a bird would glide on water's surface.
Okay, but how does that affect gameplay?
I
Is
was
it just-
taught that. But you've acquired that skill naturally.
So what happens when you live in
You
nature?
must have martial arts on your mind all the time.
Uh-huh.
No, not really.
You liar.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yo, please be careful.
Oh, the same thing? Oh, what? I slipped. Oh. Did I mess up?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do I have to redo it, or are we just going to move on? Because I didn't sprain my ankle. Oh, it's saying retry. Okay.
Yo, please be careful.
There we go. I didn't see it go right after X. I'm good.
Good. You got across safely.
First try.
Yeah.
Let's go. The village is still further ahead.
Great.
Alright.
Are we talking again? Nope. Okay. A lot of walking. Is there anything like cool? I might as well try this one. If it's a dead end, I'll just friggin' turn around. Ooh. A lot of just random logs sticking out of the place. Oh wait, there's another. Oh. I'll go right this time, I guess. Okay. That looks like a dead end right up there, but I could be wrong. Wait, is it just... Oh, so I could have gone either way. Okay, cool. Well, now we made a circle. Oh, hey, Shenmue. That reconnected. I wonder if they were both like that. Are we almost there? I want to be out of the woods now. Ooh, statues. Can I look at these ones?
The Guardians!
Your guardians?
What's the matter?
We're back on the original path.
Oh!
Really?
Yes. The Guardians are the sign.
And you've never taken this side.
The landslide we saw was this way.
Oh.
Bailu Village is this way.
Really?
So you've never
From
tried to
here
take
on,
this path.
it's the path that I usually take.
But you've
Good.
never taken
Now
this
you
one when
can
it's
follow
just
me.
a straight up split.
Alright, you can lead the way. That's a relief.
Good. So we're gonna go back to walking and talking?
Shenpa,
Yes, Yo?
you always take this path, right?
Yes.
When you go into the mountains, what do you do for drinking water?
If you're walking around here, there's no need to worry about water. There are rivers and lots of places where the water flows into springs.
Huh.
Oh, you can drink from the river?
Yes, you can. Oh, when we reach my house, you can drink from the well.
Yeah, he's probably pretty thirsty, huh?
The water from the well.
Yeah.
Everyone in the village lives off the water from the well.
Even I live off of well
The
water.
river is where we fish and where the children play.
I guess, well, Japan's a little
Did you
more.
used to play in the river too?
When I was a child, I played with the boys.
What, were there no
I
girls?
kept it a secret from my father.
Oh. Were you not allowed to, like, communicate with the opposite
What did
sex?
you do?
We caught fish, and we raced to the other bank.
Hmm.
You were a pretty active kid.
Yes,
Shenpa,
yes.
The landslide. Oh, and oh no, I don't want to go to the village yet.
is anything going to be done with that landslide
Wait,
over there?
this is hurry on.
I
so-
will let my father know as soon as we get home.
You can't leave it like that.
All the villagers will fix the path together.
Really? That'll be a lot of work.
Not if we work together.
But it happens once
Cooperation.
every few years. It couldn't be helped,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not all that bad.
What do you mean?
The villagers cooperate and fix the paths. It is hard work, but once the paths are finished, everyone is happy.
Yeah.
Oh, so the ties between the villagers become stronger.
Yes.
Yes. When they get back to the village, the grown-ups all drink and celebrate, singing songs.
Hmm.
Everyone looks forward to that. That's why they get together and work.
I get it.
Wait, it's not like a...
The path branches off.
Yon,
Hmm.
we'll be taking a detour, but ahead there's a field full of beautiful flowers.
Flowers?
Yes, do you want to see them?
I would love to see the flowers with you, Shenmue.
Sure. Why not, since we're here?
Yes, this way. Follow me.
Aww. Oh.
Shenpa,
Yes?
Let's ask about you.
where do you usually go when you take this path?
I go to the docks of Langhuishan Mountain.
Huh.
Why do you go to the docks?
I go there to buy things that I can't get in the village.
Like what?
Iron is precious in the village. For pots and knives.
Oh, okay.
And also for the tools my father uses for work.
Iron.
He takes good care of his tools. But when they are broken, he can't get them fixed in the village.
That's gotta suck.
Really? What else?
I also buy medicines that are only sold in town.
Oh, medicines.
The villagers usually use herbal medicine. But for emergencies, we need the kind sold in town.
Yeah.
Right. Medicine
Medical
is
grade
precious.
stuff.
Yes, the boats bring a lot. But medicines are expensive. So I can't buy that much.
Need money? I've
I
got tons
see.
now. Is this the flowers? Aw. They're beautiful.
Look, y'all. Aren't they beautiful?
They
Yes,
are.
They are beautiful.
The last time I came here, the flowers were still in buds. But now they've all bloomed.
Really?
Huh.
Let's move on. There will be more flowers ahead.
Nice.
Yeah. Shenpa,
Yes?
Different things now.
flowers. I haven't looked at flowers like this for a long time.
Which flower do you like?
I don't know much about flowers,
Oh,
I have a few favorites.
but my father liked lilies.
Aw.
your father.
Yeah, I remember. Nozomi brought some for my father one day.
Are you talking about Nozomi again?
Yeah, it's the third time, buddy.
No, I'm talking about my father.
Just mention
Oh,
Nozomi because she
you're
worked at the
right.
florist.
You were talking about the lilies that your father liked.
Whenever
was a
I
little
see
weird.
lilies, They remind me of my father.
Everyone has a flower that reminds them of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shenpa,
Yes?
there are so many koza blossoms here.
Yes.
You
In
just said
this
you don't
area,
recognize, like, you don't know
everywhere
flowers,
you
but you
look,
recognize what
you'll
kind of
see
flowers they are?
koza blossoms. You have them in your country as well?
Yeah. I'm surprised that there are so many.
When I was small, whenever I saw a field of blossoms, I used to pick them and bring them home.
Really?
We ate them,
Oh.
You would eat them? I see.
and we would collect oil from the seeds.
There was a place near my house where many of these bloomed.
Huh.
Really? I like koza blossoms, but I like the evening chrysanthemums the best.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know about them?
They're very pretty flowers.
The evening chrysanthemum? What kind of
Chrysanthemum?
flower is that?
They are smaller than the evening primroses and bloom in unnoticeable areas. Not that many people know about them, but they are my favorite.
Evening chrysanthemums.
Chrysanthemums.
If I see one, I'll let you know.
Let me know.
Alright.
Ooh. Are these them?
What's wrong, Nyo?
A strangely shaped tree.
Oh.
A spider tree.
Okay.
A spider?
That's what the villagers call it. The branches look like spider legs.
They very much do.
Now that you mention it, they do.
Although the actual
Whenever
tree
I'm
itself is
walking back to
missing.
the village, I feel relieved when I see this tree.
Huh?
We're halfway to Bailu village from here.
Oh god, only halfway?
This tree marks the halfway point.
Ugh.
I see.
Now come on, the village is this way.
Okay. I don't like that we're not getting all our conversation topics out of the way now. But I can't talk to her now? Oh, there we go.
Shenpa,
What is it, Yo?
we've come a long way. Are you tired?
I'm fine. I'm used to walking here.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
This is her,
that's
like,
right.
morning route.
Are you alright? Do you want to take a rest?
No, I'm fine. Let's hurry on our way.
You don't have to be in such a hurry now. This path is...
I just want to get
The
somewhere I
path
can
that
actually
you're familiar
rest.
with?
Yes. Up ahead there is a clear spring. If you're tired, we can take a rest there.
Maybe.
A spring. Good idea. Let's go there.
Well, we have to.
All right.
It's on the way.
Shenpa,
Yes?
how long does it take to get to Bailu village from here?
This area is the halfway point between the village and the cave.
Oh, and the cave, not... Okay, thank
All
God.
right. You can lead the way from
I
here.
thought she meant the village.
Yes, you'll be fine if you follow me. I know the way.
All right. Shenpa,
Yes?
what sort of animals live here?
There are many kinds of animals.
Yesterday you told me that there are wolves.
There are
Wolves.
wolves and bears in these mountains.
Wolves and bears. Aren't you scared of them?
I'm not scared. Nothing dangerous happens. The bears won't attack people.
I see.
But if you see a cub, you have to get away from it quickly.
Mom is nearby.
Cubs?
Yes. The mother bear would fight, risking its own life to protect her child.
Yes, it would.
Risking her own life to protect her child.
But bears hardly ever attack people. It's a kind-hearted animal.
I see. Shenpa,
Yes?
Other animals.
are there other animals besides wolves and bears?
Rabbits and foxes and raccoons.
Foxes and raccoons.
What kind of animals were there where you grew up?
Mimi.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the cat, because that's what I remember.
There was a cat.
Did you own it?
No.
It was a stray cat living in the neighborhood. The mother had died, and it was all alone.
I see.
But the kids in the neighborhood took care of it.
Yeah.
It grew to be a healthy cat.
Is the cat well taken care of in Japan?
Yeah, probably.
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 Last time I saw it was when I was leaving for Hong Kong.
Oh,
I'm sure the cat's doing fine.
yes, I'm sure it is.
God, now you got me worried. Why are we
The
stopping?
path branches off again.
We've branched a few
Yo,
times.
what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. The path is branching off again.
It's done it before while we were
I
talking.
told you, you'll be fine if you leave it all to me. This way.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Shenpa,
Yes?
isn't it dangerous to walk in the mountains alone?
There's nothing dangerous here. I just stay put when there's no moon, or when it rains heavily. And if you don't surprise the animals, they won't attack you.
Really?
If you know about the mountains and the forest, you'll realize that people are just another creature in the mountains. There's nothing to fear.
People are also creatures in the mountains.
But Yul,
Hmm.
watch out for the snakes. There are poisonous ones.
Yep.
Poisonous snakes?
Yes. If the snake's head is triangle-shaped, it's poisonous.
Also, if it has
It slithers
fangs,
on the ground, so you can't notice it even if it's near you.
when they have fangs, they can inject the venom. If they don't, then they
Alright,
just,
I'll
they're
remember
probably
that.
a python.
It would be terrible if you got bitten.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Are there lots of poisonous snakes?
I see them sometimes, but the poison of the snakes around here isn't too strong.
Good.
Even if you're bitten, if we take care of it quickly, you'll be fine.
You might just
I
get really
see.
sick if you don't,
Feel
right?
better?
Yeah, a little.
He's like so freaked out.
A
Alright,
spring.
another spring. This looks more like a river.
The water's color.
It's beautiful.
This spring is called Five Color Spring.
Oh, jeez.
5-color spring?
From noon till evening, the water's color changes 5 times.
It's gorgeous.
That's why it has that name.
Everything
Mysterious
seems very
spring.
on the nose with the naming here. What color is it other times of the day?
The color will change soon.
Soon? Should we stay and
Look,
watch?
Yul.
That's weird.
How does this happen?
How? I never thought of the spring as strange.
Really?
Is it supernatural, or is it like the way the light filters through at certain times of the day? I'm confused. Like, is the water actually that color?
That's Huryan, Yul.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. We could probably go
Landslide
under
again.
there. That's more of a broken
We have
tree
to take
than
a
a
different
landslide.
path.
I'm sorry, Yul.
Oh, that's why I noticed
Huh?
it splitting.
After I told you to leave it to me to lead you the way.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back to that branching path.
Yes.
Oh, good, I don't have to walk there this time.
We've no choice but to go this way.
You're right.
Alright? I'll go first from here.
Yes. You can lead the way.
Alright. Okay. Maybe the map will help me know which way I'm supposed to go. Okay, well that's going back to the way I came, so I'm gonna go this way. No, doesn't that go back? No, because I'm going this way now. Okay. That would just be going back the way I've been coming from since going there.
Wait, Yul.
What?
Huh? What's the matter, Shenpa?
Did you
These
find
are
one of those
herbs.
flowers?
Herbs.
For my father.
Oh. Aw.
Your father?
I'm sorry. I kept you waiting.
Don't worry
Let's
about
go.
it. Wasn't that much. It's already been like a day and a half. Okay, is this doing a quick turnaround? Okay, this is gonna go straight to the where I was before. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. You tricked me there. Okay. Okay, looks like this keeps going. I can't remember which way on that X I actually was like coming in and going out. Wouldn't that go back? So maybe this way still? Oh. Is that a dead end or? Nope, it's another. Okay. I'm gonna go under this. Ooh, the path changes. Must be the right way then. I like this area, it's kinda cool. The rocky area at 12:33 p.m.
A strange landscape.
The rocks are like bridges, and many are connected.
Oh god.
There are many places with similar terrain in Guilin,
Okay.
but I was surprised too when I first saw this.
The scenery looks artificial.
True, but it's the wind and water that created the shapes over a long time.
Really?
That's really cool, actually. I'd love to see this in, like, real life.
It's narrow, but I think we can cross it.
It's not as narrow as
Yes,
it, like, the
but
planks
watch your step.
from Kowloon.
Okay.
Stay in the
We could
middle.
die if we fall.
We could.
If we cross it slowly, we won't fall. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, it looks a little... Okay, no, we're good here. Okay, and then... Turning corners is going to be my end. Oh, it's getting thinner. Whoa! Okay. That scared me. Alright. Don't be too cocky about it. Apparently, if you, like, just touch the end, there's UTE and you could fall. Yeah, we're just gonna casually stroll along it, eh? Until here. Now we're gonna run. Then we're gonna stop. We're gonna walk on the corner. Oh yeah, this one gets narrow. Okay, okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. We're doing great. Oh, Rio, I can't see. Okay, we're good. Okay, keep going. Oh. Scare the crap out of me, why don't you do? Oh, are you kidding me?
Oops.
Oh no!
What?
I died to... Oh god, this is the one that messed me up. Very slow. Okay. Oh. I'm just trying to position him and he's fallen. Okay, okay. Oh, is that one broken?
The bridge ends here.
Jump carefully. We can make it.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Yo, jump!
Another QTE?
okay.
It's like that made you look way too easy. Okay.
Now let's go. The path continues.
Okay.
Good.
Bailu Village.
We made it.
Yo, let's move on.
We're not there yet?
Yeah. It's this way, right?
Yes.
Good. Let's go.
Alright. Uh-huh. Oh. That's more rocks. I don't want more rocks. I'm gonna go this way. Hey, and the statues are there. Maybe I was right.
What is this?
That is a stone lion.
The stone lion.
It is an ancient Chinese sign placed on the roads that branch off.
Huh.
Road sign. Then,
We're back on the usual path.
Good.
I'm familiar with this path.
really?
The village is not far from here now. Let's go. Follow me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shenfa,
Yes?
I saw that stone lion in Hong Kong too.
Yeah, it was at the
The Stone
shrine.
Lion King is a talisman found
Huh.
everywhere in China.
A talisman.
We pray for safe journeys.
So that's why it's sitting by the path.
Yes, especially on the points where the paths branch off.
Where the paths branch off?
I was taught when I was a child that it protects the village from evil spirits.
I remember now. I saw them at the entrances of the towns in Hong Kong.
That's not a surprise. Also, we pray to it when a child gets sick.
A child?
Yes, as a child, when I had a fever, the old lady in the village prayed for me.
They have them in your village as well?
We placed them in the village where their roads cross, where some houses have them carved in the walls.
I guess they're everywhere.
Yes,
Shenfa,
yes,
what does your house look like?
my house? Like any other ordinary house in the village.
An ordinary house in Bailu village. I can't imagine what it looks like.
They're wooden pillars and walls made from dirt.
Walls made from dirt.
There are houses made from stone in the village too. We can get various kinds of stones near the village. There are rare beautiful stones and strong ones too, used to build houses.
There are no houses in Japan made from stone.
Oh,
What do you mean by rare, beautiful stones?
you can only find them in Guilin, specifically near Bailu village. They used to be treasured by the emperors and nobles in the city.
Is that what
Emperors
the
and
yin yang
nobles.
symbols I have
No.
is?
What are Japanese houses made of?
My house was made from wood. Most of the old houses are made from wood.
Only wood?
No, the roofs are tiled, and the windows and doors have glass.
Glass. We don't have that in the village.
Really?
Once broken, it can't be fixed. No one uses it for houses.
Oh. What's wrong, Shenfa?
The two paths. Which way was it?
Are we lost?
No, we'll be fine. Either path will take us to the village. It's just that
What?
one of them will be a detour. The paths look so much alike, I can't tell which one.
Alright. I'll decide on which path to take.
Yes, please do.
Don't make me choose the detour. I'll go left.
Let's go this way.
Yes.
These are
Dandelions.
Beautiful.
dandelions.
Ever since I was a small child, I used to play here, blowing the seeds.
I remember I used to do the same.
You too?
I was the goalie
Yeah,
for soccer, and I'd be
when I was
doing
small.
ballerina friggin' spins and blowing dandelions instead of actually,
still do.
stopping the ball from getting in the net. Beautiful.
Beautiful, isn't it?
That is what I said.
It's like there's snowflakes dancing upward to the sky. Now let's move on.
Yeah. Shenfa,
Yes?
how do the villagers live?
Most people cultivate the fields and own water buffalo or goats.
Water buffalo.
There are horses too, for people to ride on.
Can you ride a horse?
I can, but I'm not too good at it.
Really?
Same, girl.
When I was small, I wanted to run around freely like the boys. I always wished I could do that.
I'm hearing that there's a bit of sexism in your
Aren't the
village.
girls allowed to ride horses?
I wasn't really allowed to.
Is it because you're a girl, or like something else?
I never rode on a horse before.
You're a city boy.
I
I'm not
heard
expecting
that
you
the people
to.
in town
Well,
riding
city
cars.
boy.
Do you ride cars?
More city than this country that I have,
Yeah.
I guess.
I got rides.
Really? But we don't need them in Bailu Village.
You think so?
Cars can't get through these mountain paths. I'm sure the horses and cows can get you there faster.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yo, the village is this way.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Shenfa,
Yes?
I wonder what Bailu village looks like.
A quiet, small village surrounded by the mountains. But
But?
there are old buildings and castle walls there. They were built long ago.
Castle walls?
Yes, they were built by the nobles from the city. An old lady in the village told me.
Who were the nobles?
They served the emperor. They had treasures and rare items. So naturally there were many thieves.
Ah, that's why they built the walls.
There is a poem in the village, left by the nobles.
How does the poem go?
Green trees of Gui create a forest to the south of the lake. The river is a blue sash of silk. The hills are hairpins of jade.
What does it mean?
The deep forests of Gui are south of the lake. The waters of the Lijiang are like blue silk. The mountains are like hairpins made from jewels.
The Landscape of Guilin.
Yes, I like this poem. Even with my eyes closed, I can see the landscape of Guilin.
Really? Shenfa,
Yes?
we've been walking for a long time, but there's no one passing by.
No. Hardly anyone visits the village. And hardly any
Rio, where'd you go there?
villagers venture
You're gonna
from
walk
the
off the
village.
friggin' edge of the thing there.
I guess when you're surrounded by these mountains. What is it?
Everyone will be curious when they see you in the village.
Yeah, I imagine so.
The children will be really happy. It will be their first time to see a foreigner.
Children.
Yo,
Hmm?
it would be
I
nice
haven't
if
been a
you could
child
talk to
since-
the children. Tell
I
them
will.
about Japan.
I'll
and the
educate
sea.
them as much as I can without seeming, you know, like a
Yeah, I
egotistical
hope I have
douche.
the time to do that.
Yes?
I mean, I will if I can.
Yes, please.
What is that sound?
It sounds like a waterfall. I hear it from the path on the left.
Is there a waterfall?
No, I don't think there was one nearby.
Bitch, you live here your whole life,
Then
and this is the
what
main
that
path.
sound?
I don't know. Do you want to go find out?
Yes, but if it's a waterfall, I don't understand how you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
If it's not a waterfall, what is it? It's a lot of waterfalls. You didn't know these were here? Like I said, you lived here your whole life, and this is the main path. How did you not know this was here? Have you always just done the same thing every day for your whole life, because that's boring as hell. And come on, you live in the most amazing mountain area ever. Explore Shenmue. Very pretty.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
There's water back in the river.
Yeah.
Huh?
Look. This river has been dry for months.
Oh, so you're not used to the waterfalls?
Really?
Well, the rain
We
must have
heard
brought them.
this waterfall. But why did the water start running all of a sudden?
Last night's rain.
That's what I said.
The rain made the waterfall, and it's now flowing into the river.
That's
That
cool.
rain made this waterfall.
Yes.
But you've never had rain
Whenever
before?
it rains hard, small waterfalls are made here and there.
Well, then you should have said that when I asked if there were
The
waterfalls
river
existing. I
runs
don't
into
think
the
so.
Lijiang. The village is up the river.
Let's go.
Yes.
We're almost there.
Shenpa,
Yes?
Tell me more about your dad.
you said your father was sick?
He sometimes has a heavy cough.
Uh-oh.
You must be worried.
His lungs problems
During
are
the
not
night,
good.
Or when it's humid, he would cough a lot.
Oh, he could just have
I would
asthma.
rub his back, and he would feel a little better.
I can get you an inhaler. I got so
Are
many.
the herbal medicines working?
Yes, he takes them every day after meals. That's why he can work every day. But sometimes,
I see. Is there a hospital in the village?
no. A doctor
Really?
visits the village sometimes.
It was a silly
Really?
question, too.
That must be inconvenient.
She said she goes to the village for medicine.
I hope your father gets better.
Yes, it isn't all that serious, so he'll be fine.
I hope so.
I bring him herbs.
Right, of
I
course.
see. Shenpa,
Yes?
you said there were no doctors in the village?
Yes.
It must be very inconvenient when someone gets ill.
Yes. I hope my father's illness doesn't get worse.
What about medicines?
Everyone boils herbs and drinks them.
Herbal
Oh.
medicine.
There's a pharmacy in the village.
Well, that's good.
There's a pharmacy?
Oh, that's where you get the
they
medicine,
make
right?
medicine.
Yeah, I thought you meant
can
your
buy the
village.
ingredients there, or you can pick them and take them to the pharmacy to have the medicine made.
That's cool.
Oh, so it's a bit different from the pharmacies in town.
Mm-hmm.
They examine each person's condition and make the best medicine accordingly.
It looks more like a
Most people live long in the village.
clinic.
Really?
Yes, but
What's wrong?
I'm worried about my father.
I would be too.
He's been working constantly. He needs to rest more.
Ugh, people like that never take
Does
care
your
of their
father
health.
have a heavy workload?
I don't know. He doesn't talk much about his work.
Huh.
I think he's been pushing himself too hard lately.
Well, we better go help
So
him.
you must be worried.
Yes.
Is this it? Are we here yet, please? You said it was just this way. More trees.
Yo,
Yes?
we'll be out of the forest soon.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It won't take long now.
Let's go.
Let's move on.
Yes, why are you stopping? You could have said that while we were walking. Shenmue's house, 5:02
Joe,
p.m.
we're almost there.
Alright, 2 days about
I
that.
see.
Like they said.
Shenpa, is Bailu village near now?
We have to go a little further to reach the place where the villagers live.
Fair.
Really?
But my house is right there. It's on that small hill. Please come in for a while.
I would love to.
But I need to go to Bailu
Oh,
village.
shush, Rio.
You saved my life. I want to thank you. Please rest for a bit.
Do it.
Please?
Oh, alright.
Like, it's
Good.
almost nighttime, you might as well
Follow
just
me.
rest here.
We'll see my house soon.
Doesn't sound like they have like motels or
Shenpa.
anything.
Follow me. My house is right ahead. Just a bit further.
I see.
Is that it? Okay. It's very pretty. Ooh, is that a cherry blossom tree? It's very gorgeous. You got to swing on it. Did you use that when you were a kid? Oh, I love this.
Here.
What's this tree?
Shenmue.
Oh,
Huh?
the name of the game.
A tree called Shenmue.
I thought it was cherries.
Shenmue.
Well, jeez, this is
Every
the tree.
year, at this time of the season, its
Namesake.
flowers bloom.
Really?
This
Who knew the whole
tree
game?
holds a special meaning for me.
You must be very important, because everything about this game has to do with you. You're in the openings, the song is your song, the tree in your house is the Shenmue tree. Aww, the swing used to be her friggin' bassinet. I love that. So she's gotta be,
The
like,
Shenmue
super
tree
important.
has its flowers in bloom again this year.
Your father seems very stoic. Or not stoic, I guess, but very, like, wise.
Shenfa, a beautiful flower.
Your mom looks very pretty.
I know. We will name our child Shenfa.
Oh.
Shenfa,
Oh, Shenfa?
that is
I've been
wonderful.
saying Shenhua this whole time.
The Shenmue tree shall protect her.
Oh gosh, but now if the tree like dies or something, she's gonna be terrified. Aw, that's very sweet. You have such like a dreamy life.
The flower of the Shenmue tree is called Shenfa.
That's...
Yes, that's my name.
Huh. It's growing half on rocks. How odd. I love this though. Aw.
There was a tree at home that bloomed during the springtime.
Yeah, the one in your yard.
At your house?
Yeah,
They were called cherry blossoms.
that's what I thought this was.
Their petals were pale pink.
I'm so sorry for getting them confused.
Does that tree hold a special meaning for you too?
It does. We had flashbacks when we went near
Yes.
it.
Let's go. It's this way.
Okay. Aww. Little Shenfa playing on the swing.
What's the matter, Shenfa?
When I was a child, I used to play on that swing. Every year when the Shenmue's flowers bloomed.
Is this house located in Bailu Village?
Yes.
She did say we
we're
were
at
in
the
Bailu
edge of the
Village.
village.
Really? Shenfa, you said you were living with your father.
Yes. I only have a father. I don't have a mother. What about you?
When I was really small, my mother was already...
And your father?
My father is gone now.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. What's your father like?
He's a stubborn but warm-hearted man.
Stubborn, but warm-hearted.
Yo, while you're still sleeping in bed, farmers are working hard in the fields, carefully picking carrots one by one. So how can you waste them like that?
That cutscene was in the first game.
I'll eat them.
Eat the carrots.
Good. That's my boy.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
There's something I'd like to tell you. I was told my real father had died.
Oh, are you adopted?
Died?
Yes, together with my mother.
Really?
Oh,
But I don't remember anything about my real parents.
that's sad.
I don't even know how they died.
Your present father?
He took my parents' place and raised me as if I were his real child. Of course, I accept him as my real father. He's my only family now.
I see.
But when I was small, I used to give him a difficult time. I threw tantrums. I told him that I wanted a mother. Brothers and sisters, too.
Brothers and sisters.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I don't have any brothers or sisters. But there was this person called Fukusan. We used to practice with each other.
He was so
Practice?
annoying.
We were learning martial arts from my father. He was strict to both of us. We were always sweaty from practice. We used to fight a lot too, just like real brothers.
Really?
He helped me in many ways so that I could go to Hong Kong.
Also
lucky.
not, by telling Ines-san, so I had to make the money
for
myself.
having a person like that close to you.
Although we weren't real brothers, he's a part of my family and he's important to me.
Yes.
That tree.
The Shenmue tree.
Yeah, it's a really big tree.
Yes. It's a very old tree, too. The tree was already that tall when my grandfather was a child.
I see.
The tree has been alive for thousands of years.
Thousands of years. Shenmue.
What's the matter, Nyo?
Maybe it's only my imagination,
Yes?
but I think I feel something.
You feel something?
The tree isn't just old and big. I don't know how to say this. It seems like it has a spirit.
Really? Do you feel that way, too?
Well, yeah.
I felt the same way ever since I was small.
You too?
When I was a child, I used to play under the tree, and I felt like I was being held by the Shenmue tree. Although I was alone, I didn't feel lonely at all.
I think I understand.
Yes,
It feels like, even as we sit here, that tree is watching and protecting us. It seems like I've known that tree from a long time ago.
We all suddenly have a very
strange feeling.
spiritual awakening.
it will be dark soon. You should stay for the night.
Is that alright?
Yes, I want to help you in return for saving me. I'm going to get dinner ready. Please wait. Why don't you rest while I make dinner?
Yes, thank you.
Let's do it. Time to sleep. It's a very pretty tree. I wonder how many Shenmue trees I've seen that I thought were cherry blossoms. Alright, so I took a bit of a break because I was tired, and I was looking back on what I've just played and realized Shenfa friggin' moved the dandelions with her mind. What's that all about? So she's like magic or something. Can I don't want to be a thank you. I'm trying to get out of first person mode. Hi, Emmy. Is that my good girl? Look at the stuff she's got. Nothing important? Oh, what's that?
I don't think it means anything.
Okay, never mind then. Can I...
Washed and stacked neatly.
Oh. The plan is stacked neatly. I must have not had to do that. Okay. Ooh.
Yo,
Hi.
have a seat.
Okay.
Thanks.
Should I have talked to you instead of looking around?
This was the best I could do.
It looks amazing, honey.
Looks really good.
It does.
Help yourself to seconds.
I haven't even had firsts yet.
What's this meat?
Rabbit.
Oh god.
I set a trap in the mountain.
Leo
Oh,
probably isn't used
really?
to eating
Tasty,
rabbit.
isn't it?
He
Yeah,
probably feels
it
awful.
is.
Oh, you poor guy. Alright. What now?
Make yourself at home.
I am.
You can use any space in this house.
Okay.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Father
it.
has a small collection of things. Take a look, if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Huh. Alright. So I should check out Shenfa's father's collection. Is this the collection?
A book, an inkstone, and a brush. Are these Shenfa's?
Maybe. What's this?
This book.
It's
Look
a book.
on constellations. The
Aw.
Shinju are explained.
Shingshu?
The stars that affect the fates of people.
Oh,
The Big Dipper is one of them.
really?
The Big Dipper?
The Ursa 8? The Ursa
The
Major.
North Star is
Ursa
said to
Major.
be the god that deals with death.
The Harbinger of Death.
Jeez.
When the North
Everyone
Star
follows it too.
flickers, something bad happens.
Huh.
Like last night. I was watching the Big Dipper when I got this bad feeling.
Bad feeling?
That's
About the
why
deer.
I couldn't go to sleep and started singing.
So that was why.
Oh, you mean... Okay. Right, I forgot. We slept in the mountains, didn't we? Alright. Is that it? Can I look at this? No? Is this not your father's collection? It might be in there. Alright, well I looked at that, so I guess I'm going over here. What's that? Oh, it's so finicky. Am I not close enough, or can I just not look at it? I'm gonna say I can't look at it. What's this?
I guess not now.
Okay. So we'll go in here. I just want to make sure I'm looking at everything, okay? Gonna look at the shelf? Nope. There you go.
Hmm.
What's this?
This is...
The mirror? Looks like the phoenix in the dragon mirror. Yeah.
What's wrong?
They're the same. Shenfa, did your dad create the mirrors?
It's the same. What is this drawing?
My father told me this has been in our family since long, long ago.
So you're
But he wouldn't tell me anything
Londi's
else about it.
sibling?
Yo, what is this mirror?
Londi
I heard
killed my
that it was
father
given
for it.
to my father.
Oh, the other one. Sorry, I found this one.
To your father? This Phantom Riverstone can only be found in Bailu Village.
Which is why I'm here, because that's where
Phantom
Landi's been.
Riverstone?
That's probably where he got it.
How did this mirror get to Japan?
Landi!
I don't know.
Landi!
My father might know something.
Well, let's ask him.
Where is your father now?
He's at the stone pit, gathering Phantom Riverstone.
Like this one?
Where's the stone pit?
Over on the other side of the
Oh,
mountain.
God.
He said he was going to finish something. It's been days since he left for the stone pit.
Is he okay? Should we go look
Can
for
you
him?
take me there?
I'm going to bring him food tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, right, we
Come
haven't
with
slept yet.
me.
Okay. I was like, I have to wait a whole
All right.
day. March 22nd. Oh, I got the sniffles. I got to sneeze. Here it goes. Oh, bless me. Wait a second. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, my allergies are so bad. I've been sniffling all day. I'm so sorry if it ruins this video. Okay, so where is Shenfa? Is she outside? Oh, okay. Well, my backpack, can I look at that? No? Okay. The yard. Wait, I can't move. What's going on? Can I not go this way? Oh, there's the door there. Maybe I can go that way. Or is she not even outside? Is she just in the kitchen? Maybe she's just in the kitchen first. Oh, okay, there she is. Hi, Shenfa.
Yo, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm preparing lunch right now. Can you wait a while?
I guess I can. Like, is there anything I can look at, or should I just wait? I mean, I guess I'll wait. I don't really think there's much around here I can do.
Thank you for waiting. Let's go see my
You're
father.
welcome.
Yeah.
Where are we going? The stone pit, I know, but like, what is the stone pit exactly?
It's
Cloudbird
this
Trail,
way.
10:03
Follow
a.m., March
me.
22nd.
All right.
Was that Saturday?
Shenfa,
No,
Yes?
that would be Monday because it was
What's the
Sunday
stone
yesterday.
pit
I can't
like?
remember what day it is.
It's inside a cave.
Okay, so it's a cave.
a cave.
When you go inside the cave, there's a hall. I always bring lunch there.
Oh, how
There's
nice
a
of you.
larger hall further inside the cave.
Okay.
Further inside?
Yes, but my father doesn't let me go there. I don't really know what that place is like, but I heard it's a stone pit for Phantom Riverstone.
Like the mirror. Right?
Phantom Riverstone.
Yes, the same stone as your mirror.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, can I ask you something?
Ask away.
What is it?
It's about that phoenix mirror.
You can ask what you want, but I don't know much.
Yeah.
On the diagram in my father's room, there was a design of a dragon as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Lundy has that.
My father had another mirror with a dragon on it.
What happened to the mirror of the dragon?
Lundy stole it.
It was stolen by the man who killed my father, Landi.
Killed?
Oh, that's right.
Your father was killed because of the mirror.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Huh? Because of the mirror?
A village legend says the ancient emperor had mirrors made from Phantom Riverstone. But the rulers fought for the mirror, trying to get its hidden power. And some even lost their lives because of it.
What can the mirror do?
I
Like,
didn't
it's
know
just
there was
mirror.
such a legend.
I'm getting scared.
It's okay,
Shenfa.
Shenfa.
I
keep
hope
saying it
nothing
how
evil
it's spelled instead of
happens.
how it's pronounced.
Whatever the case,
Well,
we should go
nothing
ask your
evil,
father.
yeah, I hope nothing evil
Let's hurry to the
happens.
stone pit.
Yeah. Mm. Nice rocky area. Is this the stone pit?
Here is the pass.
Do you always come here?
Yes.
What is it?
It's different.
What is?
Like, there was another rock slide?
There isn't a single bird.
Oh. Is that like a bad omen?
The migratory birds come here to rest. Usually the birds are here and they chat with each other. But why aren't they here today?
Did something
You
happen?
did say
I don't know. But
there was a storm, but that was 2 days ago.
Shenfa?
I sense something isn't right. Yo,
You
let's
sense
hurry
it?
on our way.
Well, we better go.
Right. Let's go.
Let's do it. This first-person view kind of reminds me of Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo 64.
Here.
You didn't tell me it was a mine shaft. You said it was a cave. This very much looks like a mine shaft.
Take this. It's dark inside.
Ah,
I can imagine. Your dad doesn't light any torches?
The stone pit is further inside. Follow me.
yeah.
Let's go. Got our light to take us through the darkness. Oh, I should see what day it was.
Shenfa, where's the stone pit?
The stone pit is further inside. My father always works there. Let's go
Okay.
further inside.
All right.
Yes. I've got something new in my journal here. Oh, she's still walking. Okay, never mind. So, how big is this shaft? The mine shaft, I mean. Obviously. Oh, is this where you give your dad lunch? Or you eat lunch with your dad? I don't know, you said you bring it, you never said whether you stay.
Here. I
There's something
always
on
bring
the
him
table
food
there.
here.
This is kind of depressing.
Father! Father!
No answer. Did he die?
I wonder where he is. He always comes here when I call him. I'll go check the back.
Huh. So is this the area you've never been to before? Oh, Hammy. Are these stalactites or stalagmites? I can never remember. Hi, baby. Yep, playing Shenmue.
Father!
I don't see anyone in here.
Father!
Oh, my
There's
allergies need to
something
stop.
wrong. He's always here.
Where can he be?
Well, there's a door beyond here.
Further?
I thought you said you don't know this
This
place
way.
well. Alright, well, should I look around here first? Like, what's this over here? It's a wall. Cool. Or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a wall of the, Phantom Riverstones. I can't tell. I'm not sure what they look like before they're mined, right? Alright, where's Shenfa? Shenfa, come here. Where'd you go? Is that her light? Come back here. Oh, the door is ajar. The door is ajar.
This
Sorry,
is
it's
it.
from some Scary Godmother.
The door's
It's
open.
something I used to watch.
It's always been locked.
Oh,
What's beyond this door?
I don't know.
at
Father
all, huh?
never let me inside.
So this is the place you were forbidden from.
Maybe he's in here.
Maybe.
Let's go.
Someone has been. At least recently. Otherwise it wouldn't be open, right?
This place.
Oh, wow. Is this where the waterfalls go to, or either go to or come from that were in the mountains earlier? Because of the rain. It's very pretty. I'd love to be able to just, like, come here sometime. Like, no wonder her father didn't let her, like, in. I would just spend all my time in this cave. The acoustics must be awesome, too.
I didn't know there was a place like this in the cave.
Yeah, probably because you'd spend 24/7 there.
Yo,
I would.
look,
What?
there's a path.
What is it? Your dad? Oh, just a path. Well, fine then. Let's take it.
Let's go take a look.
And a look as well. We'll take a look. Alright. I don't really have to walk. This is so cool though. I love all the friggin' environments in this game. I wonder how this is gonna end. I feel like I'm getting close to the end. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel close. It's a sword.
Shenfa,
What's this? Another note?
Father's writing.
Oh.
Dear Shenfa, my work is done.
Okay.
The phoenix entrusted to our people is now complete.
What phoenix?
The time of
I have a
Destiny
phoenix.
has come. Shenpa,
Jesus, voice, do a voiceover.
go with the one who holds the phoenix and find the
That's
truth.
me.
Yield yourself to the one and go together. I shall give you the family treasure, the sword of 7 stars. Think of the sword
It's got a
as a
phoenix
part
on it.
of me and keep it with you. I
What?
shall always watch over you.
Did he die? Like, did
the
he just,
sword
like,
of 7 stars.
go to friggin', what's it, Rapture? Now we got 2 phoenixes.
The one who holds the phoenix. Find the
Not only did I
truth.
have the mirror, but now I'm literally holding a phoenix sword.
what is the proof?
Yeah, what are we
I
proof
don't know.
of? Blondine or
But-
something?
There should be some clue here.
Well, let's find it.
Shenfa, let's look for it.
Yeah. So here's my plan. Alright. It's probably this thing over here. I'm seeing a little stand. What says that? Oh, it's a hilt. I think. With the phoenix on it, so yeah, it's for the sword. Gotta put the sword in the stone. There's that, like, light underneath it.
This is...
Looks like a magic orb. Yes, I'm aware that the phoenix matches the phoenixes. Oh, like the design is exactly
the
the
same
same.
design as the one on the sword.
Well,
No.
you just had to have a phoenix on
That's
it. I
it.
feel like that would have been good enough, but okay. Let's do it. That is a thick sword. That's like a Final Fantasy sword. Like not in length, but in width. Alright, let's do it. Huh. Not
Mhm.
Does it not fit?
Yo,
You having issues? Ow! It shocked us. What, are you not able to touch it? Oh, Jesus. What is going on? She's moving it with her freaking mind. How do you just move stuff with your mind? Like, how does that make any sense? Just like the dandelions, what is happening?
look, yo!
Are you mute? Another orb thingy. No, Emmy, off the laptop. And don't
What
chew
is
my
that?
headphone cords either. I don't know what it is. Let's go look. Yeah,
Let's go.
figure out this
Yes.
magic stuff. Excuse me, ma'am. Alright, go with the rules. Must be something in this hall. I must find it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are. It fits. Oh, the sword's going up.
Yo!
It's okay, what is this Zelda shit? Okay. Well, now I don't know what's gonna happen because at this point, it's not going by the laws of reality. That seems kind of evil. Shenmue said she didn't want anything evil to happen, but we need the dragon mirror too. Oh, never mind. What's this doing?
This is...
What is it? Oh. Oh, if her dad made them, yeah. Okay. I don't know. Like, I understand this is them big, but what are we expecting from this? What can we do with it?
Phoenix and dragon.
Yes, we've
Same
seen
as
lots
the
of
mirrors.
phoenixes. Yes, it's exactly like the mirrors.
My father was carving.
Oh, he was carving that the whole time. So the whole mountain is the stone.
From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden
Yeah,
within
heard
him.
this.
The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he
Feels
is
like
ready,
you doing some
he
poetry?
shall seek me out. And we shall brave together the rocky path.
Okay, so the next game's gonna be
I
about us
shall
together,
wait.
right?
This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times.
Huh.
A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens.
Huh.
A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind.
Okay.
In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
Huh.
What is that poem?
I knew she was gonna say that.
It has been told in the village from long ago.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
The one who holds the phoenix.
Oh, I just got a trophy that says I finished the game. But I'm not done yet. Ooh. And that's the end? So open-ended, I can't wait to start the third one. This is so anime. Okay. Well, that was good. That was a good game. I'm excited to start the next one, but it'll go on after. I guess I should give my opinion on the game, even though I'm a little nasally, which sucks. I'm so sorry I ended the game with such a stuffy nose. My allergies were acting up, but I just wanted to get to the end of the game. I knew I was getting close. It was longer and a lot more intricate than the first one. I feel like the first one was more like the tutorial, getting used to how the game functions. I like Rin. He added a lot of character and personality to the game. Like, I'd always want to redo my last save if I made a mistake, but then if I made a mistake with Ren, it just seemed like a comedic moment. Yeah, lots of cool characters. Really bad at giving my ending opinion, but I had fun, so I hope you enjoyed the videos too. Bye!